say, so if I want to be a better shooter now, because we just talked about a bunch of different situations you can practice, but just as like some take homes. So if I want to become a better shooter now, same thing as we did with the passing. So the passing, we talked about the setup, keep your feet moving into your passes, how much speed are you putting on the pass, that kind of stuff, and then adding some deception. Do you have like a similar kind of template you could do for shooting, like something like that if you wanted to be better as a shooter?
I'm going to say no, but I'm not going to say no. To go back to what I said with passing is, what are your fundamental shots, right? You have your wrist shot, if you call it that. You have your snap shot. You have your two-touch. You have like all those different shots, slap shots. Work those shots the way you've always worked them. Tighten up the technique and understand that when your shot comes from outside your body, with your hands, like I said before, if your puck is at the 9, it's got to be closer to the 10. You shouldn't be shooting for there, except for sometimes you're going to get an odd angle in a game and you're going to have to get it there just to get it off, and that's fine.
Yeah.
Right. Sometimes I've scored goals where I've got it out here and I just took a crack at it. Yeah. It's just unexpected and awkward. And usually it's a knuckleball and it goes in, or get a good opportunity, and that's cool. Mm-hmm. But work your fundamental shots and then add to it. But the principles of shooting is keeping that puck in front of you. So if you cradle a puck or you get a puck out here, the simple thing is just a weight transfer into your body so your hands are in front of you and your puck is back at that 10 on the clock. And any shot from there is good. The next thing is just put downward pressure on the puck. Don't, like, a lot of people just like to hit, right? If this is the if this is the puck, a lot of people when they snap at it, it's this.
Yeah, it's like horizontal hitting.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not like down and hitting.
Right. So what it should be catch and then
push down. Yeah.
Yes, either scraping a little bit of ice or you keep that right on your on the stick of the toe of your stick and you're pushing down. So that gives it that extra snap.
Yeah, and that's with just a side note with the sticks nowadays. When you're younger, you're not that strong, so it's hard to really. Right. But as you're getting older, these sticks are amazing, man. Like, use the technology of the stick to your advantage. You always say that, right? That downward pressure, like you can get so much bend on that stick where you get that slingshot effect coming off. Yeah. And a lot of kids don't know how to use that. They don't know how to use that. So you're paying $300 for a stick, man. Yeah. Like, use it to your advantage. Like, figure out how to use that flex on the stick to help you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, the number one principle for me, and this is what I would say because everyone's just a little bit different, is you get used to having the hands in the right spot, in that sweet spot. So work it with passing. You'll know what the sweet spot is. It comes off quick, right? Then from there, you're gonna tend to like one type of shooting more than the other, and that's okay. But work them all.
Yep.
Right. So work them all, and then just really put yourself in situations like I have a drill where I call it's just the tip. Just to be funny, but it's called just the tip. So what it is I send a puck out to them, and they're not allowed to piss around with the puck. It's got to be they're up high in the slots. They get a puck. It's on their blade, and it's got to come off. After that, they have to drive to the net with their stick down. So I might put it in their feet. I might put it in their on their tape, a little bit in front, maybe a little bit behind them. So they have to one time. So they have to react to it, right? And I don't want anyone to say like it's on purpose. So that in the practice, you never sit there and go, "That was a shit pass."
Right. Yeah.
It's not a shit pass. You're a shit player.
Yeah.
No, being honest, you're a shit player. You need to catch your passes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's not exactly where you want it. It doesn't make it shit. This is now you have to be better. So now you're getting reactions, and so all of a sudden you're learning. Oh, okay, this works for tips. Oh, it's in my skates. How do I make this work? I can one time from here. And you just build habits. So you want to be a good hockey player? Do net drives. Like, for example, do net drives for 20 minutes, and you get all kinds of different passes at different angles, right?
Yep.
And your improvement will go way up.
So that maybe
if you never practice it in a game, if you get if let's say you're driving to the net and the puck is in an awkward angle, if you've never had that angle, you can't expect any success. Yeah, right. Sure. You gotta have to get pucks and passes from every bad angle possible.
So then maybe one layer deeper on that. So like if you had to just throw a couple names out right now of like who you think the best shooters are, like NHL guys, NHL wise, like who'd you throw
out? MacKinnon. Well, Crosby. Or what's his name?
Ovechkin.
Well, yeah.
Matthews.
Matthews is an unbelievable shooter.
Yeah.
And if you watch him, he's okay. There's a really good guy to watch, and McDavid, obviously. Mathis is a really good guy to watch. Actually, I don't really care for the guy. I don't like to give him a compliment, to be honest with you. But when it comes to shooting a puck, he can shoot a puck.
Yeah.
And it's not because he's got a hard shot. Like, everyone in the NHL has a hard shot. His is extremely hard. But what you want to pay attention to is the deception he uses, which should come on shots, and just the way he changes angles. He will shoot off his inside foot. He'll scoop it in and do like a hip turn on a wrist shot, snap him. He's got all kinds of different shots. If you took he's good at tips. He's good in tight. If you were to watch like all of his goals, you're going to see like a lot of different types of goals. Right. MacKinnon, if you want to see that quick release, he's probably my favorite.
Okay, so
I'm not sure if I would say he's my favorite if you want to look at that quick release and just look how he's always hiding the puck in his feet, and where the puck is, it's always here. Bang, can get it off that quick.
Okay, great. So there's a couple guys to watch now for guys that have really great shots, because there's a lot of guys that have a really good shot, but they can never get it off. They are never in a good position where they can actually use the tool kind of thing.
Yeah.
So do you have any thoughts on maybe that, like how you want to become a better shooter, how like getting yourself in a position to actually use it, or finding that dead ice, or like whatever? Like, because I remember in my 1 year of junior, it was just clicking for me that year for some reason. I could just find the like soft ice.
Yeah.
And I was getting shots off left and right that I had never gotten before.
Yeah.
It just started to click for me. And I was never like a big shooter. I was more of like a playmaker. So I had some shooting and some playmaking. Yeah. But this 1 year in particular, it was like I was a shooter now.
Yeah.
It's like I could get pucks anywhere in the half circle in the O zone, and I could just find it to get it off.
Yeah.
Because I was just getting in a good position. So do you have any thoughts, like maybe away from the puck? Once you get the puck, here's your tips, whatever, obviously. Yeah. But then getting yourself in a game position.
I'll give one.
Yeah.
Can you pass me your thing? So this is actually very important. This is where, I mean, in a when I do drills and stuff like this, I harp on kids. So I guess we could say this is the net, eh?
Yeah.
This is the net. This is the offensive zone. The biggest thing that people do is they hang out here. If the puck's over here in the corners and stuff, they hang out here.
So this would be like the slot?
The slot, sort of, yeah. So the thing that you have to ask yourself is, that you might be open to minor hockey a little bit here and there, but that's not good ice. It's good ice if it comes up and you drive to the net, but it's not good ice when you're waiting for passes. Why?
Traffic jam, man.
This is where everyone defends for the most part. If you're ever in trouble, you go back here and then you sort yourself out. So what you really want to look at this mess, eh? Yeah. So what you want to do is just learn strong side. Okay, so if the puck's here's a net. If the puck's in this corner, I don't know if you can see it.
No,
guys.
You can.
Hopefully, or else it's all for naught. What you want to do is so if this is the circle, you want to get high, strong side in this area, so that this is an easy pass for
off
you.
The post a little bit higher.
Because these guys got to pull out if they want to get you. So that you're kind of safe there, but you're not. Like as a defender, and as it goes across, like you want to go this way.
So you're looking for
this area.
Yeah, you're looking for pockets, like basically dot to the top of the circle on both sides, just off the post kind of area. Because this is where you're going to find those little open gaps where you get guys defending will get lost.
Yeah.
Like they don't know whose guy that is necessarily. Yeah. You're kind of too far for the D and too far for the forward. And then you're in a shitty spot for them. It's hard to figure out who you should be watching in that
just
area.
separate yourself a little bit, right?
So find little pockets like that where you can, because then you'll get, and then next to that is being able to get the pass, but then to get the shot off, right? That's the other skill, right? So we got how to shoot, first of all, which you covered, trying to find ice where you'll be able to get a shot off, and then being able to get the shot off quick. Like